Guys, Angel here. I am like over the top, through the roof, freaking excited. Ain't he fine? Ain't he
Oh my
fine?
God.
I got my husband here today. All right, guys. So I'm going to do this video and it is called, If a Man Wants You, He Will Take You Off of the Market. So we were sharing with my daughter, my 17-year-old daughter, the other day, just boy stuff and how boys think and how girls think, and we always have those uncomfortable conversations like all up and through this house. So I wanted to do this video to share with you guys just a little bit about Doug and I, how we met. For you guys that are gonna think, Angel, shut up so your husband can talk.
I don't have a lot to say because this video thing is, and I just got home from work, and yeah.
If I shut up, we would be like, this will be
You just be sitting there looking at me.
So I just want to throw that out there because I know that there's going to be people like, Angel, stop talking so he can talk. Yeah, whatever. So anyway, so I've known my husband since I was like 8 or 9 years old. He was actually my brother's best friend. So I've known him growing up. And I started like double taking and looking at him extra hard like when I was like 15 years old, when he used to come over to my house when him and my brother were friends, and I'd be like, God, he's so cute. Oh my God, he's so cute. So he lived with his friend at the time, and his friend and his sister, and the sister had kids, and I used to go over there and babysit. So I was like 16, 17 years old. And so I used to go over there and babysit, and I got the chance to actually be in his house, not invited by him, but invited by his roommate. So I would like go through his stuff, and like when girls would call the house to ask for him, I would, Doug who? He's not here, don't call back. Like I was young and just freaking ignorant.
And they stopped calling.
And they stopped calling. So eventually, like, obviously he started to see that I liked him. And so I would like try and be nice. And I would say, he had to wash his work clothes and all that stuff at the laundromat. Meanwhile, I still lived at home with my mother. So I would say, Doug, I'll take your clothes home and wash them for you. So one time I had taken his, is that your phone or mine? Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyway, sorry about that. So I had taken his clothes home to wash them, and I put my underwear inside of his pants, and that was like a sure shot, like, hello, I like you. So then after that, what happened? Like we started like secretly seeing each other because my brother is like muscles, and I was like, oh God, we cannot tell him. We cannot tell my brother that I like him. And yeah, so anyway, long story short, we started dating secretly, and then I got pregnant, and then we got married, and it's almost been 20 years. So the point of this is this. Before I got pregnant and before my brother and everybody found out, one day we were sitting at his house, at the house that he roommated with his roommates, and there was a call that came to the house, and somebody had called saying, yeah, did somebody from here just call me? And this is before call IDs and all that stuff. And so Doug had answered the phone, and he was like, no, nobody called you. It's only me and my girlfriend sitting here. And when he said, it's just me and my girlfriend sitting here, I was like, oh my God. He said I was his girlfriend. Like, we didn't discuss any of that prior to. I mean, we had kissed, and I think we had sex before that phone call came. But neither one of us had said, okay, you're my girlfriend or I'm your boyfriend. Neither one of us said that. We had the premarital sex thing going. And so when he said that on the phone, he was like, no, it's just me and my girlfriend sitting here. I was like, oh my God, I'm his girlfriend. He said I was his girlfriend. So anyway, so a couple of days later, he called me over to the house, and he was like, I want to talk to you. So I went over to the house, and we sat down, and he was like, look, I just wanted to say that I'm not seeing anybody, and I don't want you to see anybody either. And so that kind of like sealed the deal for us. So the point of this video is this, ladies, Ladies, listen carefully. Men are not that deep. They're not that intricate. They are so freaking simple. If he wants you, he's going to take you off of the market. Am I right?
You're correct.
Like, and it was so funny too, because just the other day we were in our bedroom, and I don't even know what we were talking about, something, I don't know, but he was just like, he said, you look better to me today than you did when we were younger. And I'm like, first of all, I weigh more than I did now. I pretty much look the same, just, some maturity,
Right.
weight going on or whatever. But when he said that, I was like, well, what do you mean? And he even couldn't put his finger on it in the beginning, but then eventually you said what?
I wasn't thinking.
It was my attitude.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
100% your
Yeah,
attitude.
that's what he said. He was like, it's your attitude that has made you look better. And I'm like, okay, so ladies, if a man wants you, he's going to take you off of the market. You got to cut the stank attitude. I was so... Did you want to say something?
No, I'm listening. And you're right. Keep preaching.
You got to cut the stank attitude. You have to get that emotional stability that I tell you about all the time. Like, how fun was it back in the day when we used to argue all the freaking time?
Not
Like,
never.
like driving home, you
Right.
had no clue.
What I was coming home to, and it was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's like the worst thing. When you don't even want to come home from work,
Mm-hmm.
it's the worst. I mean, it is.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And I say this all the time, and I'm going to say it again. Ladies, if you do not know who you are, if you do not know your purpose, stop trying to find a man, because you will wear him out. He was my purpose. He was my project. I tried to mold him. I tried to shape him. I tried to do everything that I possibly could, because I had nothing else to do. I didn't know who I was, so I was like, okay, well, let me work on him. Find out who you are, and you do that through journaling. You do that through meditation. You do that through hanging around other women and other people that know their purpose. It's going to rub off on you eventually. And hang out with some women that are married so you can build that characteristic within yourself, because being a wife is... It's a whole different ball game than being a girlfriend or being the side chick. Oh Lord, the side chick. It's a whole different ball game. There's so many different things that change within a person, that, like, my breasts used to be up here without my bra, now they're down here. Like, there's so many different things, and you have to learn how to love that person through that. My stomach used to be flat, and now it's stretch marks, and everything changes. Everybody changes. So there's so much maturity that has to go. There has to be some growth within yourself in order to sustain a marriage for
Yes.
almost
Yes.
20 years. It's a long time. I mean,
And
they're
all-
gonna
and
want to
all-
hear. Yes.
And what I'm just saying, and all that stuff, when you love somebody, all that stuff doesn't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, as simple as that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't let somebody's looks fool you either.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of don't let somebody's look fool you, let me show you something. Y'all see he's in a white tee, I'm in a white tee, and y'all think it's like bam, but underneath this, I'm in my freaking in my zebra snuggie. But you can't see that because I done tied it up down here and threw a necklace on and made it look like I'm all cute. But underneath here, I got on a freaking snuggie. Like, everything is not what it seems, guys. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's it. Did you want to please say one? Give them one good nugget, Doug, because they are gonna be like, I want him to say something. Give them one. If you could just think of something to say to a single woman that really, really, really is believing God for a husband. And let me tell you this, husband, the word husband is the house band. He holds the house together. He takes care of the house. He takes care of the family. He makes sure that everything is running literally like a well-oiled machine. Literally. So if your man is like lazy and just give him one good nugget. Just dig for something good.
I don't know what to say. I really don't.
Just wait on him. Take care of you. take care of yourself, worry about yourself, and he'll come along. You ain't gotta shake it fast and show all your ass. And
no, and that is something with the, like, when we were dating and all that, this internet and all this stuff wasn't around. But we have talked about this before, about like the selfies of taking pictures of yourself and all that. A guy's not gonna want a girl that has herself all put out there like that. You're just not. It's not something that a guy's really,
good guy.
Yeah, that really, he's not gonna want his woman to be all out on the internet. It's just not appropriate, and
he'll talk to her though for a night.
Oh, sure. I mean, God will talk to a lot of people for a night, or even for a little bit. But to get married and to love somebody, that stuff's not gonna work.
So I did that video the other day, guys. Take those pictures down. If you are looking for a man that you want to love, honor, and respect you,
that's not the way, by doing pictures of yourself like that.
Because everybody has titties. Every woman has titties. Every woman has a kitty cat. And I told you, the only way to feel different is if he loves you. Oh my goodness, we all are warm, hot, and pink in the inside. We all feel the same exact different. But when there's love, honor, and respect, it makes it so much better.
Yes. Definitely.
It really, really does, guys. So that's us. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know the drill. Post them in the description box below. And I want to send 2 special shout outs. One to my girl, Chloe, that is in Atlanta, Georgia. Hi, Chloe. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you and what God is doing to and through in your life, and keep up the good work. And also to our super freaking awesome realtor that sold us this house, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. We love you so much. Thank you. If you guys are looking for a realtor that ain't gonna take no junk from nobody, that won't make you move, that won't let you get your hopes up. I mean, she keeps it real. Like, she keeps it almost too real, because I'm like, Michelle, can we pack our bags? And she's like, we'll see, because she's been in the game for a minute, so she's seen things kind of go left at the very last minute, so she kept her game face on, but somehow she knew in the back of her mind that this house was ours. So thank you, much gratitude to you. And anybody else you want to shout out?
No, that's it.
That's it.
I don't even talk to anybody on here.
I know. Love you guys.